Justin Fields has officially arrived. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports All back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. And here to talk about that game between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. And boy, was that a fun one. We had a little shootout ourselves, 35-32. The Bears lose, but a lot of good takeaways in this one. So let's get into it. All right, so as you guys can tell, I am not in my normal element. I am traveling, but the show must go on. So obviously, you know, I watched the game still, and I still have my thoughts here to share with you guys. So, man, look, let's just start with QB1, number one, Justin freaking Fields. What a game, the best game of his life, all right, of his young career thus far, by far. Justin Fields went 17 for 28 for 123 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, no interceptions, 15 rushes, get ready for this one, for 178 rushing yards and a rush TD. The 178 rush yards, the most ever by a quarterback in a single game. Yes, that's right. He officially now holds the record for the most rushing yards ever in NFL history by a quarterback in a single game. What a performance by Justin Fields, folks. Justin had kept stacking up good game after good game, and this was the arrival point. I told you before the game, didn't care about the win or loss as much. I actually predicted the Bears to lose in this one 33-28. They ended up losing 35-32. So outside of the loss, this was the best case outcome, which is Justin Fields absolutely just dominating. The Dolphins couldn't do anything with him. They couldn't tackle him. He was a problem all game long, folks. And you know what? This is exactly where you look back and you're just like, we finally have a quarterback. We finally have our franchise quarterback in Chicago. I'm ready to make that declaration, that proclamation that Justin Fields is the guy. And now all you have to do is build around him, surround him with talent, folks. Because honestly, folks, I'll talk more about this game here, but this game was the arrival point. It solidified Justin Fields. I mean, you want to talk about some of the plays in this one, right? Obviously, rushing for that touchdown, 66 yards, just incredible. Not many quarterbacks you can list off the top of your head that can do that. The dart to Darnell Mooney down the left sideline for the touchdown. How did he even see Mooney? I mean, that was ridiculous, all right? And shout out to Cole Kmet. Probably the best game of his career. I know yardage-wise it wasn't that great, 5 for 41, but he had not one, but 2 touchdowns. And for Cole Kmet, you know it's a big deal. So love seeing Cole Kmet get on the board here. Darnell Mooney also had 7 catches for 43 yards and a touchdown. But yeah, man, overall, it was the Justin Fields show. And honestly, this just felt so good, so right, knowing that we have a quarterback. And by the way, while that was going on, Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers have melted down, and they lost against the Detroit Lions. So it was just, you know, icing on top of the cake because of the fact that you know now that you have a quarterback of your own, your franchise quarterback, and the Packers, their quarterback might be over the hill and washed up. But that's besides the point. Justin Fields has officially arrived, people. And now you see the culmination of everything, right? Fields was stacking up good game after good game, and finally he popped here. He finally popped, and now he is the guy moving forward. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, folks. None. I'm sorry. You break the single game rushing record by a quarterback. I mean, you are special. You are special. So props to Justin Fields, man. Honestly, don't even really care much about the loss here. I mean, we saw that the Dolphins offense is elite. I told you that before going to the game. I said, you're not going to be able to beat the Dolphins if you don't stop Hill or Waddle, at least one of them, all right? They didn't really do that. Both 8 today. Waddle had 5 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown, and Tyreek Hill tore us up. 7 catches, 143 yards, and a touchdown. He kept slapping around the Bears DBs all game long. Tua ripped us apart. 21 for 30, 302 yards. Now, I don't think Tua is an elite quarterback, but Tua is what happens when you take a solid quarterback and you surround him with superstar weapons and a really good coach, and he becomes elite. That's what happens when you have a guy like Tua and you surround him. And you see straight up from the Dolphins what happens when you build around him. So imagine Justin Fields with, and I know we just got Chase Claypool and he'll get up to speed, but imagine Justin Fields with Tyreek and Tua. Imagine him. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm salivating here, people. But honestly, it was just incredible to see here. Yeah, we lost the game, but honestly, I'm really happy in this outcome, being that Justin Fields broke out, and now the rest of the season is just about how high can he take this. Because I'm already sold. I'm sure a lot of Bears fans are sold. But now it's just time for us to see more and more from JF, man, because over the last few weeks until today, he has been unbelievable. Chicago, we finally have our franchise quarterback. Let's rejoice. As always, thanks for watching.